2026 Atlantic hurricane seasonal forecast has been released.
All right, certified chief meteorologist Tom Terry joining us live in the studio to explain what are the experts predicting.
Pretty close to a normal season.
Okay.
Which may not tell us a lot, but let's dig in a little bit more on this. So this is from Colorado State University. This isn't from NOAA. Colorado State's done a lot of research over the last couple of decades, though, about looking at trends and climatology, and they look at several factors, the water temperatures, El Nino, La Nina, things like that. But overall, the forecast is for 13 named storms, beginning with the A storm, going all the way through, 6 of those becoming hurricanes, and of those 6 hurricanes, 2 becoming the big ones, major hurricanes. These are the ones that do a majority of the damage, and that's pretty close to average, just one kind of tick below normal, we would say, or average. Last year, we also had 13, so, you know, last year we had a fairly active season away from Florida, but Florida was spared through a variety of means. But what we're going to be looking at this year is something called El Nino. This is a warm region of water off the coast of South America, the ENSO region. This stands for El Nino Southern Oscillation. But this warmer water here has major effects, not only for Florida, but the entire United States as a whole during the summer. Usually means a pretty hot summer, but also means more wind shear through here, which keeps hurricanes from forming. So usually we have a quieter hurricane season on average when we have El Nino. So we're hoping that that will hold true as far as the hurricane season is concerned. And generally during the peak of the hurricane season, it also means usually storms are farther away from the U.S. However, back in 1992, we had an El Nino. We also had Hurricane Andrew. It was only one of about 7 storms we had that season, but it was one that was very memorable, as we know, Greg. So we got a lot to keep track of here over the next 50 days or so before we start the official hurricane season on June 1st.
All right, thank you, Tom. And we told you last week about the changes coming to a well-known hurricane tracking graphic. NOAA says the cone of uncertainty will now include hurricane watches and warnings on land. The goal is to better show the full impact of wind risks, not just the storm's path. The National Hurricane Center also rolling out a new map to show possible storm surge flooding in Hawaii. And Channel 9 will be there with you every step of the way this hurricane season when it all begins, June 1st. And back behind Central Florida's longest standing certified chief meteorologist, Tom Terry, who's been keeping us safe for now 3 decades.